All right, welcome back. The Pirates didn't make any moves again this week. A couple teams did. It looks like they could have got maybe Curtis Granderson, Neil Walker, maybe helped this team a little bit, but instead they lose 6 straight games. They did win the last 2, but what they didn't do, I kind of have a problem with. I think that they kind of gave up. Tim, start with you here. And, you know, it seems like they didn't really have to give up much to get a little bit and maybe kind of stay in the race, but they didn't do anything.
After all this James Conner stuff, are you really trying to bait me into saying that, no, they shouldn't have picked up Neil Walker either? This is where we're going, aren't we? Because I don't think they should.
Hey, my timeline's blown up to tell you a lot of things on Twitter right now, and I can't.
When it comes to Walker and whether or not they should have made that move, I don't know how he fits back in with the Pirates. The one that probably made sense was Jay Bruce because especially prior to the offensive explosions back and forth against St. Louis, they could have used some more power. That's the one that would have intrigued me if they could have made some moves. And I'm not all that impressed with what they got in Benoit coming back, to be frank. But no, I'm really not being pushed over the ledge in anger over what they didn't get, although Walker coming back would have been, again, a nice story. I don't know how it would have fit all that well baseball-wise.
Paul knows how.
Well, you know, yeah, no, wait, I was just going to say, you're not impressed by Sean Rod? I mean, come on, that was the key part of what they did at this trade deadline. I think one of those 3 Mets could have helped, any one of them, to be honest. And the thing about Granderson is, you know, Polanco went down and got hurt. You're in the thick of this thing. You need an outfielder. You don't have enough outfielders anyway. I thought Granderson was a no-brainer that they should have went and got him, and they didn't. And, of course, the Dodgers did, so nobody will get him. The thing I would say about Walker is he would make them better because he would play second and Josh Harrison would play third every day. And he would bring you some power, some left-handed power and all that other stuff. So he could fit here.
And it's also a solution that Jung-Ho Kang is not coming back. They're not going to have a third baseman. They need somebody. And if you put Harrison there, like Paul said, I really like that solution. And the same thing with Granderson, too. You know, if for some reason, if whatever freezes over and you actually get to the playoffs, you're not going to have Starling Marte. At this point, can you count on Polanco? I don't think you can. Sean Rod, okay, he's in the lineup, but what else do you have? You could really use Granderson. I don't like them standing pat right there at all.
That's all well and good, guys, but we're talking about bats coming here. I think the only reason why the bats would look all that more important by their addition is because their starting pitching has really been bad from important people at times. You know, we have not been able to see the consistency from Garrett Cole and Ivan Nova that we saw Cole a couple years ago, Nova last year, and it looks like maybe some of the magic is wearing off with Cool or at least Trevor Williams. So that's where I'm more concerned right now, is that they can't lean on the starting pitching as much as they had.
Well, the Pirates are in the middle of an 8-game homestand, but one game was played in Williamsport, a Little League Classic. The first one, they spent a lot of time with some Little Leaguers who we showed you highlights of the one guy that made an unbelievable catch. Do you think this is a good thing for baseball, Jason?
I don't think it's a bad thing, but I think it got overblown. I think this came off as like, this is our first year doing this and we're really going to make the PR happen and we're going to be really excited about it. I don't know. If you want to make baseball appealing to the masses, shorten the games. Don't make them 3.5 hours long. Make them 2 hours and 45 minutes that the casual fan can watch it. I don't know. I don't think there's so much of a acceptability problem as there is. It's just not, it's not practical to watch a baseball game. Shorten the games, make them for everybody, make them more appealing, and yeah, continue to do this, but I think we can tone down the little leagueness of it all.
I think the big thing is I'm okay with it if they do one of these a year. But if it, like, it's the same thing with hockey. If it becomes a, you know, like the outdoor, you know, classics or whatever, if it becomes a thing where they realize, oh boy, let's do this, and it becomes overkill where there's 10 of these games, no, I would not be for that. But for one game like this, every year where they sort of celebrate Little League Baseball and all that other stuff, I can live with it.
Yeah, and what time do they start the game tonight? Was this a 7 o'clock start tonight, right, for a nationally televised game? Why not do that for all the nationally televised games? I mean, some of them are starting so late, like you said, Jason. If they want to appeal to young kids, in particular, start the games a little bit early. Maybe not. If you can't fight the fight of shortening the games, you can move up the start times, right? Especially on a weekend.
What they really should do is play it in like neighborhood ballparks, right? Like play it at Brentwood Park or something, you know.
or have Major League Baseball refurbish the fields the same way they kicked into Williamsport for some of these fields that you're talking about, right? And maybe not Little League fields, but fields where Pony League or, you know, high school fields where you can have actual venues that are real size fields. Maybe they can do that.
Or maybe have Little Leaguers just playing the game. Pick 9 guys from St. Louis, 9 guys from Pittsburgh.
In some cases, the way we just outlined the Pirates, that's happened a lot over the last 25 years.
And you can read more of Tim Benn's thoughts on Twitter. Coming up next, we're going to switch gears a little bit and talk a little bit about the Penguins and what are they going to do with this third-line center situation. Jason Mackey has some insight. All that and more coming up next. Stay right there.